I've been doing this 7 years, and over the years, the cameras just are there. And you have to be okay with them just being there. I think in the first couple of years of being in reality TV, the cameras were glaring, and I wanted to portray a certain Porsha. But as I released the old Porsha and became empowered through my pain from my divorce, and I just grew up in front of the cameras, I just decided to be completely transparent and through whatever I was dealing with. And so that day in counseling, my therapist, my real therapist, asked me questions that provoked me to look inside of myself and really realize, what are you doing in this relationship? Are you trying to sabotage it? Are you running away from certain things? What are your fears? Because in a relationship, if you're going through something or you find yourself pointing your finger so much, you have to think about, well, wait a minute, what's up with you? And so at that moment, I was having a self-reflecting moment, and I thought to myself, my fear in being in another relationship and being married again is becoming the Porsha I was before. And now at that time, the Porsha I was before, I was happy with her, right? But now as you grow, I realized, I want someone to love me, and I want to continue to be who I am today. The woman who has always believed that I could have it all. I could have business, I could have friends, I could have a full life, I could have a husband, I could have kids. And I didn't want to be the person who had to knock any of that off my list, because I'm one who believes if you work hard and you do right by people, whatever blessings that you want or that God has for you, He's going to give it to you. So I still feel like, even though I'm going to be entering into marriage soon, etc., I just don't want to lose that. I want him to marry Porsha in the fullness that she is today.
But before I continue, let's get into this intro. What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News. I know that I've been talking about Porsha for a while, and it gets tiring, right? Like, we get it. Leave Porsha alone. Let her and Dennis figure out whatever that's going on. I get that. But because I talked about Porsha sitting down with Essence at the African American Film Festival, she's out there, well, I don't know if she's still there, but when she was out there in Florida, that since I brought that up about her statement, basically in a nutshell saying, I can't speak on certain things because I have a contract with the show, and secondly, just mind your business. Whatever the case might be, I figure that I also bring the visual element of that. So watching that video, the missing piece is, of course, Porsha ring. But at this point, who cares? Who knows? Maybe her ring is getting resized. Maybe it's getting clean. I don't know. And I don't really care, because at the end of the day, I'm not here wishing bad on this woman. Whatever that happens in her life, kudos to her. Whether she move on with her marriage, like she just said in that video, kudos to her. Whether she decided to move on without getting married, that's her. Because at the end of the day, all we are seeing is what they put on TV. And of course, the rumors and all of that. We can't ignore that. But Porsha is the one who slept with this man, had a child with this man, get to see him day in, day out, and knows what she's getting into. So if she feels like with everything that's been said about him and all of the evidence, this is still the man for her, and this is still her forever, and this is where she needs to be, then congratulations to Porsha and Dennis. And there's nothing no one else can do, because at the end of the day, there's only so much advice and so much you can do. We all have to make decisions as adults, okay, and learn. And so this would just end up being another learning experience from Porsha. What I got from that is, girl, things happen. People, I'm not saying Dennis cheated. I'm just going to say allegedly. People cheat. People mess up. People make mistakes. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's all about growing and making it work. So if she feels like, This is the man that I want to make it work with. I'm not saying she's settling, okay? But maybe Porsha's in the space where she's like, I need to learn to talk through things, work through things in order to have forever with someone. I can't just get up and run every time something happens. I need to be able to build something, especially if the person who's messing up, has empathy and is apologizing and is trying to be better and to make things work and showing that they love me, then I'm going to stay. So she talked about being transparent and all of that. And, being transparent is great and all, but you also have to know your limits because, it comes with a territory where now you see everyone is all in Porsha business and her life and all of that. So she talks about sabotaging her relationship based on her past with her ex-husband, Cordell. And that she was probably holding on to any and every little thing that happened to have an excuse to why this relationship didn't work, and this is why I left and all of that. But in order for her to grow and be the woman that she wants to be, she needs to, let go of her past and stop sabotaging her relationship. Then also the fear of being married again, and she talked about growth and all of that. So basically she touched on having it all. Yes, I can be Porsha, I can be successful, I can be a mother, I can have a husband, I can have it all, and not trying to lose any of that just to fit in. And when she said about being Porsha, is basically with Cordell, she was basically the way how it looked on TV was yes massa, yes massa. That's how it looked like on TV. My husband had to allow me to do this, allow me to do that. And it just felt like the way how she made it look, like she was in bondage, and it just looked bad. So she's just saying, listen, I'm wild, I'm free, I'm loud, I'm funny, I'm a businesswoman, and all of these different things about me, and whoever that come in my life have to accept all of me. I'm not going to diminish who I am or any parts of me just to fit, what you are looking for. And from what it looks like, I don't think Dennis have any problems with that, yes, they have their ups and downs, and he talked about her being controlling and wanting to be in control all the time, and every relationship have their ups and downs, but for the most part, from what I've seen, he basically says yes to everything, and Porsha says jump, and he basically responds with how high. Now, how long is that going to last? We shall see. The part where she talks about self, reflection and all of that, and that's also very important, because with all of your failed relationships, it can't just always be the other person's fault, okay? Because you are also in it. So it's like, okay, what did I also do to contribute to this, and what can I do to make it better? And from watching their short series, you could see a lot of red flags in their relationship, be it if it was just for the camera or if it was real. Let's just say I'm going to go off, it was real based on they wanted us to believe that it was. Then there's a lot of red flags, miscommunication, lack of respect, talking over each other, not passing decisions by each other. All of those things fall on the miscommunication part. So yeah, I love that she's growing and knowing that you can't always point the finger and blame everybody else for your issues, your problems. And the first step with changing yourself is admitting that you do have a problem and looking at yourself in the mirror and all of that. So kudos to Porsha for making that point. But when this whole situation was going on, Dennis also made a statement that I really didn't get around to reading about the allegations and stuff made against him. He made a statement to E! Online, these false and slanderous allegations against me are made solely to damage my reputation, jeopardize my ongoing businesses, and negatively impact my family. All right. My attempts to ignore this slander have only empowered, and he went ahead and listed the blogger name. You guys know how I do over here. It's never about putting people on blast or coming for people. I just think my own little lane over here is staying out of drama, so we're not going to put the blogger's name in there. And then he said, to create more false accusations, I am currently taking legal actions and am currently being represented by Michael T. Sterling. Marcus Sterling is Eva's husband. Now, if they play their reality TV cards right, that right there is going to put money in Eva's pocket and her husband's pocket, not just based on Dennis basically paying him to be his attorney, but as far as the show goes, that will give them the extra scene that they need. So I'm sure all of these drama and people reading the blogs and, oh my gosh, did you hear what's going on with Porsha and Dennis? And then I am 100% sure the camera is going to follow him sitting and talking to Eva's husband, talking about, so what are my options? Can I really sue this person and things like that? So it's interesting that of all of the people that could be his attorney, Eva's husband is his attorney, because that's going to also give them an extra scene together. We shall see if that scene is going to make the cut on the show. But exactly what I've been saying from the beginning of all of this, that this could simply just be a publicity stunt, and it is absolutely working for Porsha and Dennis, because their name been in the media forever since they started talking about this, and now it's leading to an extra, excitement for those people who love drama to see how it all is going to play out on TV. And all of this talk is also proving the Bravo Porsha point. Okay, I have my spin-up. You guys only give me 3-episode commercial according to Nene. All jokes, fun shade. But you guys only give me 3 episodes. I'm telling you that people care. They're interested in me. Watch me work. And next thing you know, she takes her ring off and is everywhere, and people won't stop talking about her. And Porsha could take that back to Bravo and be like, look, I told you I'm a big deal. Now cut me that check. So, hey, do your thing. No shade. Get your money. Get your coins. Okay. If they're going to exploit your life, hey, pay back, exploit them as well, and get that check, okay? So whatever the case might be, like I've said in every single video, I am wishing Porsha and her family the best, because it's not that deep over here. It's not, no, we don't want Porsha to be happy over here. If that's the case, I won't post Porsha daughter. I won't post Porsha, period. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys already know who I rock with. I support all the girls on different, some of them I'm not here for, but it doesn't mean that it's ever that deep, I think the reason why Porsha got it really bad in the media is just the allegations against her current fiance, ex-fiance, we don't know, was just too much. And that's the reason why in my other video I put like a little, almost like quotation marks against the word ex, because with these people you never know. They can be ex in one episode and back together the next episode. That's what it is. But I just wanted to bring you guys closure that Porsha recently, outside of filming the Real Housewives of Atlanta, just a few days ago said that she is going forward with getting married. Porsha exact words in the video, I'm going to be entering a marriage soon. This happened a few days ago. This is not a previously recorded video from months ago. This just happened a few days ago. Okay? So that just brings confirmation that she's moving forward with Dennis and will be entering a marriage soon. But who knows? Anything could happen. Looks like she and Dennis are working things out. It's one thing for someone to mess up and have no remorse about it and just feel like, I'm the man. Yes, I did what I did. Deal with it. Or there's the door. And it's another thing for someone to mess up and really be remorseful and trying to make it work and just doing everything to be a better person. So if that's the case for Porsha and Dennis, then I can completely see the bigger picture. I already know all of this drama is going to lead to wedding spin-off special, whatever. And like I said, I am wishing them the best. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.